Then, before their eyes, Kojo's shadow stretched unnaturally, twisting and rising behind him. It had too many arms, too many eyes, and it was hungry. The villagers of Mora Hill spoke in whispers about the Nkosu triplets, 3 identical brothers born under a blood moon. Their mother, Mama Abina, had died the night they were born, screaming of shadows pulling her soul. Their father, Chief Kwame, had never spoken of that night, but his hair had turned white before morning. The 3 boys, Kojo, Kweku, and Kwabina, grew up with strange ways. They spoke in unison, finished each other's sentences, and moved as if they shared a single mind. The villagers feared them, especially when animals began dying in their pens without a single wound, their eyes wide with terror. One evening, young Efua, the blacksmith's daughter, vanished while playing near the river. Her footprints led deep into the forest but stopped abruptly, as if she had been lifted into the sky. The villagers searched for days, but there was no trace of her. A week later, another child disappeared. Then another. Each time, only a single footprint was found near the river, a bare footprint, smaller than an adult's, but too deep, as if something heavy had stood there. The elders called for a village meeting. "This is the work of dark spirits," declared Elder Kofi, his voice heavy with fear. "We must seek the wisdom of Nana Akua, the seer." Nana Akua lived in the mountains, far from the village. When the elders arrived, she was already waiting at the door of her hut, her eyes cloudy with age but filled with knowing. "You have come about the missing children," she said before they could speak. "It is the work of one of the triplets." The elders gasped. "Which one?" Chief Kwame demanded. The seer shook her head. "There is no way to tell. They are bound by a curse older than this land. One of them is pure evil, but all 3 share his soul. Kill one, and the others will feel his pain." The elders returned in silence, their hearts heavy. If they accused the wrong brother, they could kill an innocent. But if they did nothing, more children would disappear. That night, the villagers set a trap. They left a cloth doll at the river's edge, stuffed with chicken blood. Then, hidden in the trees, they waited. The moon was high when they appeared, Kojo, Kweku, and Kwabina, walking in perfect silence. They stood before the doll, their faces blank. Then, as one, they turned their heads toward the trees. "We see you," they whispered in eerie unison. The villagers held their breath. Then, something terrible happened. Only one of the triplets moved. Kojo bent down, sniffed the air, and smiled. His teeth looked too sharp, too white. His eyes gleamed red in the moonlight. The villagers shivered. This was it. Kojo was the evil one. Or so they thought. Suddenly, Kweku and Kwabina screamed and dropped to their knees, clutching their heads as if in agony. "You should not have come here," they wailed. Kojo turned to them, furious. "You are weak, Ispat. You always were." Then, before their eyes, Kojo's shadow stretched unnaturally, twisting and rising behind him. It had too many arms, too many eyes, and it was hungry. The villagers ran, but Kojo, no, the thing inside Kojo, was faster. It leapt into the trees, its shadow moving independently, catching one man and pulling him into the darkness. His screams stopped abruptly. Kweku and Kwabina, still riding on the ground, cried out, "Stop him! Before we all become him." Chief Kwame, his face pale, took his spear. He knew what he had to do. With shaking hands, he plunged the spear into Kojo's chest. Kojo's eyes widened in shock. Then he smiled. "Too late," he whispered. Then, his body dissolved into a mass of black tendrils, which slithered into the forest. Kweku and Kwabina collapsed, unconscious. The villagers carried them home, hoping that by killing Kojo, the curse had ended. But deep in the forest, the shadows whispered. Kojo was not dead. He was just waiting.